Yeah, this is gonna be a quick video because I don't really need to say a whole hell of a lot about it, but hi Google, AlphaOmegaSin here. Stop changing YouTube. That's all. That's really how I could boil everything down. In the most simplest of fucking terms, stop changing YouTube. Actually, maybe I could be more accurate. Stop forcing Google+. You see, you have it in your heads that you need to somehow take something that worked just fine, something as big as YouTube, and this shit carries a lot of fucking weight with its name. When people think of online videos, YouTube comes to mind. When people want to do a shit ton of stuff online, YouTube will pop up. Like when you're doing a lot of searches and shit, YouTube will pop up with search results, no matter what search engine you're using. I myself have been using it for, what, 7, 8 fucking years now? And I've seen all the various changes that you've gone through, all the different incarnations that you decide to go and crop up with and pop up with. I've seen all the different things that you've decided to implement, and I sure as shit have seen the fucking ton of things that you have taken away. Why the fuck is it less about the individual and more about the fucking random bullshit that you want to force upon people? YouTube was a very intuitive, simple thing. And then you had to go and fuck up. Have you not learned from mistakes of others' websites that get bloated and really fucking big? You might be Google. You might be one of the biggest companies in the entire fucking world, but that doesn't mean that you're incapable of fucking up beyond belief to the point of no return. And that's where you're trying to drive the fucking website. I love YouTube because I've gone on here for tons of shit. I learned how to do better editing through YouTube. I've learned how to fix shit in my own fucking house through YouTube. I found tons of old TV series, movies, and all sorts of shit in between thanks to YouTube. I found various things video game related. I found fucking friends through YouTube. I've gone on YouTube to be able just to fucking entertain the living shit out of myself. I've gone on there to fucking be informed about things. It literally is becoming a gigantic fucking community, and you're trying to like fucking squash that out and fucking force Google+. And I'm going to go and be the bearer of bad news. Not a lot of people like Google+. Even for the people that are watching this right now that do like it, that's fine to like Google+. What the fuck ever. But YouTube doesn't need to become Google+. Google+, YouTube. Google+, YouTube. Guess what? They don't need to be the same fucking thing. All you're fucking doing at this point is taking something that already worked and turning into a mess, and then you're gonna have to sit back and look at everybody being pissed off, and you don't fucking listen. That's the worst thing about it. And sure, my video will probably fall on deaf ears right now. I guarantee it. No one's gonna give a shit. At least at fucking Google. And you know, there's gonna be people who stop fucking complaining. Look! This fucking site is becoming a mess. Don't sit there and fucking kid yourselves. From the fucking people that just watch it on here, to the people that provide any kind of content and upload it, shit, it's going down fucking hill. Is it something that can be repaired? Most definitely. But I put it in the most simple of fucking terms. Just stop fucking with it. Leave YouTube alone. It worked fine. Stop fucking up. All sorts of 3-word terms that I can go and put out there, and all of them apply to this and then some. You know, if you understand that your site is as important to everybody as we all know it, then you'll know to quit fucking with something that works just fine. That's all that there is to it. And if you really want to go and show people that you're listening, why don't you try this? Try this out for 1 month. Just to see. If you want to go and implement these changes, that's fine. Why don't you give people some options though? Instead of taking them away and forcing them into something. Why don't you give them the option to have old YouTube? I'm talking old fucking YouTube with old channel layouts, the old design, the way that everything used to work. Give them the option. for 1 month. So that they can choose between the new, current YouTube and the old YouTube that everybody seems to want to have back. Give them that 1 month. I mean, how's it going to hurt you in the end? You're not changing the entire site. You're providing a service to everybody out there, showing that you actually give a fuck even a little bit. Showing them that you give a fuck and giving them the option to choose instead of telling them, well, it's going to change eventually. And I know, lots of people out there just going to be like, who fucking cares? Dude, who fucking cares? I care. I care. And I'm not the only person out there who fucking cares. I'm not the only person who's had this fucking grievance. I'm not the only person who's had these fucking complaints, had these issues, had these fucking problems, and I'm not the only person that sees this shit going downhill. I'm one of very, very, very fucking many cogs within the machine. Don't let the machine get broken, Google. I want to see a lot of people say this. I want to see Google actually fucking try that out. Just a month. And if you see that there's a shit ton of people that decide to go with the old way, then why don't you just allow it to stay that way? Give the users the fucking accessibility and the flexibility that they deserve. Why not do that? What's it going to hurt? You've been changing the fucking site every single goddamn fucking month. Every fucking month. It's like something else changes. This doesn't work like this. Oh, this is over here. Why doesn't this run this way? Wait, I can't do this anymore. Where the fuck did these features go? Oh, you added these don't even make any sense. Wait, why do I have to go to the separate website for this? It's like all the fucking time. It's changing. And look, I'm not one of those people who, oh, I can accept change. I don't mind change whenever it's making it evolve and become better, but this isn't becoming better. It's becoming a mess. A fucking mess. You're changing into something, make it into a clusterfuck. I'm sorry, did I go to clusterfuck too? Oh, well, silly fucking me. I just want things to work smoothly. They did for so many fucking years. Now I'm worried that they're not going to. I know that I said earlier this video was going to be short, but I was just like, you know what, fuck it. I'm just going to say everything that I have to. Everybody else out there that even feels this way, you should say something. Shouldn't just be quiet about it. I don't even know where the fuck you'd go to even say half this shit anymore, because literally, there's like no one you could go to. It's like a big faceless fucking soulless entity that runs it. Like, I'm just imagining it's one big fucking computer. Like, with some gigantic screen, like, some fucking, like, New Age Tron Wizard of Oz. It's like, this here is the fucking wizard and shit. You know, don't look behind the fucking curtain and stuff. You know, we'll see a couple guys sitting back there getting stoned as shit and playing cards and stuff. And we're like, oh yeah, we actually run it. We let it do whatever the fuck it wants, you know, and we're like, oh, whatever. But everybody should want to say something if you want it to change. Will they listen? I have no fucking clue. I'm not an optimistic person, so I'll say probably not. Like I said, this will probably fall on deaf ears. But I can't just sit idly by and say nothing. I don't know anybody that's like, you know, in Google, so I can't sit there and fucking rub elbows with them and try to fucking, like, pass a message on to them. But all I can do, like anybody else on the site, is make a video and talk about it. Anyway, I just want to say all that stuff. I know it's not video game related, but it is about the site. And the site is important to me. It's been important to me ever since my very fucking first subscription. I started actively watching videos. And every time I've had to look up stuff, I had to look up walkthroughs for video games because I couldn't get past a certain part. Oh, I gotta fix something on my computer? I'll look on YouTube. I don't want to see it go to fucking hell in a handbasket. And really, even the alternatives out there don't fucking cut the mustard by comparison, and we all know that. If you like something, fucking fight to make sure that it stays good. I'm out of breath. I want to go get a fucking drink now. So, you all know the drill. There's a comment section. That's a fucking mess now, by the way. And yes, I know about it, and I could have made a rant video, but I made this instead because this kind of covers everything. So, anyway, this is AlphaOmegaSin, as always. Nerds, nerdettes, and gamers. Game the fuck